So, since it's a new show, I'm just asking everybody to describe their character, just talk a little bit about who he is and what he's about.
Sure. My character's name is Michael Ragosa, and I am the guy who runs the hospital. And my job is to sort of maintain the balance in the hospital and keep it financially afloat, which obviously means balancing my own moral feelings about taking care of people as opposed to running a business, and how I deal with that balance within episode to episode. We do see more of his story. I think pilots are always tough, because you're just sort of introducing all the different characters. But as the seasons progress, we see him. We see Ragosa humanized a little more, and we see him in a different light. But still the authority, still the guy who's running the hospital, but we see different sides of him.
Yeah. But, he's the tough guy, but has that softer side. So
Right.
You're saying that we're going to see a little bit more of that.
We do, yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you can talk about that happens with him?
I just think like every TV show, as the season progresses, we see people in their personal lives, or we get to know about their personal lives, and how his personal life affects him and his workspace. And I think that when you start to do that, it starts to humanize the character a little more, as opposed to my character being the guy who's finger pointing or being tough on somebody.
Right. Now, his relationship with TC is very volatile in the pilot. How is that progressing as the show continues?
Well, TC and Ragosa's relationship is still volatile, and I think it will forever be volatile. And it's just maintaining a stable work relationship between them two. And a level of respect, which is hard on TC's part to have.
Interesting. I thought it was interesting that we're going to see Jordan's fiance come in.
Yes.
And Ragosa brings him in to work. Was maybe a little part of that to get at TC because of that relationship he has with Jordan?
Maybe. Yeah. Well, my character brings in Jordan's fiance to run a department in the hospital, and I think a lot of it is just because he's qualified, but also Ragosa's a bit of a politician, and he likes to have control, and I think it's in a way it's his way of having control over him and Jordan's character.
What do you think ultimately drives him? Like, is he basically misunderstood in what he does?
And Ragosa's a complex character, and I think what drives him is perfection. He wants to be the best at his job, and I think a lot of that is because he never got to be a doctor himself, and so he makes up for it by trying to be really good at what he does by running the hospital.
Great. And then, is he ever, because the guys, they like to blow off steam and have some fun and goof around, and, he's in the suit, he's not necessarily going to do that, but would that ever happen, or has that ever happened where he loosens up just a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we see him loosen up, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. He can't be that tough guy throughout every episode, We see him loosen up, we see different sides of him.
Is he getting in on the practical jokes that everybody's doing?
Oh, you'll have to watch every episode and see, but some really interesting things happen to Ragosa that I think the audience is going to enjoy.
Great.